Believers Radio. Hey yo, what's going on, music lovers? Welcome back again to Believers Records, the show where we drop a hit every 4 times of the week, the place where magic begins. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to make an Ella Mai RnB type beat. And I'll be using this free pop RnB drum kit from Believers Records. So if you don't have it, make sure that you actually check it out, especially for the sake of this video, it's going to do a lot for you as far as, beat making is concerned. So before we actually get into that, I would like to mention something. So I've been getting a lot of people, messaging me, trying to reach out to me, asking me for advice, about this music shit, some of these messages actually sounded, a little bit, hopeless. I get it, some of us, sometimes, we feel, not even some of us, everybody feels, a little bit hopeless sometimes. Even when you have a lot of money, still, you feel hopeless sometimes. But this, I don't know how to put this. So this is, I'm actually going to answer this in just, one nice, story. Have you guys watched One Piece? This series called One Piece is actually an anime. For the ones who have actually not seen One Piece, I'm going to make this as easy as possible for you to understand. So there's this fight between Luffy and Katakuri. So in season 18 or 17, I don't remember. So the fight goes on for hours. So here's Katakuri trying to take on Luffy. Luffy is actually trying to win this fight. He's actually pushing Katakuri, even though he knows he's not as strong as Katakuri. So the fight goes on for hours. See, one thing that you have to keep in mind is that Katakuri is used to, fighting guys, for less than maybe even 10 minutes, or just in minutes in general, and just ending the fight. He just finishes up. He ends the whole thing. He ends it, in a few minutes. But here he met someone who's actually, someone who's pushing him, a little bit farther. Someone who has stamina, and even though he knows he's not as strong as him, there's something about this guy that pushes him, to push himself in general, and actually trying to win this fight. But you know what, there's something funny that happens, cause Katakuri is not used to like fighting guys for a long time. What happens is that he gets tired over time. He gets jaded because he's not used to going for such a long time, in these kind of fights. He's used to like fighting, for a few minutes and end it. But here's Luffy used to, who can actually go for hours and hours, just fighting. So as the fight goes on, Katakuri gets weaker, and Luffy takes the advantage, and that's how he wins. Because Luffy had a lot of stamina, and the reason why Luffy won again is because Luffy needed this. Luffy needed to win, but Katakuri just wanted to win. So that's the difference. Katakuri needed to win this fight, but Katakuri wanted to win this fight, but Luffy needed to win this fight. That's the reason why Luffy won. Because, he had this drive inside of him. He had a plan, he had a strategy that he wanted to be the king of pirates. And that's how he actually won this fight. So a lot of people actually argue that that Luffy actually never won this fight, but I feel like he won this fight because, Luffy had a lot of stamina. And Katakuri was getting he was getting tired as the fight goes on. Even though he actually he had the advantage in most of the parts, and in some of the places in the fights, it looked like Katakuri was actually winning because he predicted every move that Luffy made. So what's my point in all of this? My point is, as long as you have a plan and you have a strategy and you have that drive, just keep moving, just keep pushing yourself forward, just keep getting better. As long as you have a plan and you have a strategy, I'm assuming that you actually have one, just keep pushing and keep moving forward. Don't worry about what people say, because a lot of people out here just want to see you down there. They actually take pleasure in that, just seeing you down there, feeling, weak, and miserable. They take a lot of pleasure. They take a lot of pleasure in that. So don't give them the satisfaction to see you like that. Just keep working hard and keep moving, towards your strategy and your plan. So yeah, that's it, man. So yeah, so I hope that little advice actually shines a little light in your heart and pushes you to get better as a person and as a producer. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this, R&B type beat. So before we actually get into that, I would like to give you that daily reminder. If you're new here, kindly subscribe to the channel. It surely does help us a lot. And be sure to hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop you some heat. And also, if you like this video, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up. So yeah, man. So let's go ahead and get into this. So go ahead and make the R&B type beat. So I'm using Tweeting. So yeah, so I'm gonna make a chord progression here. So I'm thinking G minor. So let's go ahead and make that. All right, now that we have that chord, let's go ahead and make the lower chords, the lower octave, since we have the higher octave chords, the bass chords. Let's go ahead and make that. Let's make this bass, part a little bit unique. At the end of the day, as far as what's the word I'm looking for? You have to keep in mind, that everything that you do here in the piano roll has to sound, a little bit musical. No one likes to hear that computerized, shit. So you have to remember the music side of it. As much as you want to make chord progressions and all that, you got to keep in mind the music side of it. So you have to make it sound as musical as you can. So. Guess it's down there. So let's go ahead and put a clap here. So I'm thinking of using the clap. A lot of Ella Mai songs use claps, or maybe just RnB in general. Or you can use a snare if you like. So do you guys remember what I taught you in the last, RnB cook-up? The thing about having two claps, and then offsetting that, making them hit at different times. So that's what we're going to do here right now. So I'm going to say two claps and make them hit at different times, because you have to keep in mind there's two people clapping, right? So they're going to hit at different times, okay? Different time intervals. So you have to make that sound. So I'm going to use this 5 and the 6. All right. Sorry, that part in the end. I sounded off. Sorry for that. All right, let's go ahead and do that offset thing that I just told you right now. So let's go ahead and offset this. So for it to sound like, two people clapping at the same time, but it hits, at different intervals. So let's go ahead and offset that. I'm gonna offset this just 1 minute. So this one there. And this will guide you in the other, clap, just know where it is. So you can offset that as well. All right, sorry for that. I think it's not the way I'm supposed to do it. Should go here, somewhere here. That one there. Then maybe this one's somewhere here. So let's do the same for the other clap here. All right, let's go ahead and look for a kick. Like this for. I like the texture of that. So let's use it. All right, I don't think we need the metronome anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put this off. So I'm gonna use, let me first put a hi-hat just to guide me on the. I'm just gonna use just a basic, hi-hat pattern. Just. It's a little bit loud. All right. So just to make this, sound better, I'm gonna go ahead and put a maybe a guitar just to make it sound a little bit better. So just to complement, the melody. All right, so let's get it. So let's get one of the guitars from here. So I like using this one here, but we can change later if we don't like it. Let's keep moving forward. right, let's I think I like that melody. So let's see whether we can actually diversify, you know, this melody a little bit further. So all right, so let's go ahead and arrange this beat. You know, everything is all together in just one pattern. So let's go ahead and move things in different patterns. So I'm gonna cut this here and put it in a different pattern. The piano can be by itself. So, and you ought to, you know, organize your stuff as you keep going. So I'm gonna go ahead and name this piano. All right, do the same for the guitar. All right. So this drum pattern here, let's go ahead and make it a little bit unique. So let's go ahead and add some percussion. It's a cowbell. So let's see how we can use this here. Let's go ahead and put a bass in this.
Believers Radio.
Oh shit. That was by mistake. I was never going to press that. Let's go ahead and remove this. So, we use contact. So I hope you guys is having fun with this. I hope you learning something. I hope that you actually grab something from this. So yeah, so now that we have contact here loaded up, so one of these basses from here.
Believers Radio.
All right, let's go ahead and put that bass. I'm sorry, I want to add a Vox. I know you guys are probably wondering what I'm doing here. I want to add a Vox to it to make it a little bit more better. I made some Voxes some time back. I can't find them. So arrange this. So I'll make this unique. You can actually just clone this here. So this one here, I'm gonna have this without the kick. Let's get started from here. All right. Let's see how loud we are. It's quite loud, man. This is quite loud, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this down a little bit. So like maybe 10. I'm not mixing it. I'm just trying to. Everything just sounds a little bit too loud. So yeah, that's it, man. So yeah, that's it, man. So I hope that you actually learned something from this. It was a process. It was a process of getting the instruments together. Just knowing the right instruments to use. So yeah, so I hope that you actually learned something from this. I hope this actually helps you in your beat making process and makes you elevate as a producer. So did you learn something? Just let me know in the comments down below. This keeps me going. This keeps me motivated, knowing that you guys are actually learning something from these videos that I've actually been posting. So yeah, that's it, man. So yeah, I hope this changes your beat making process and makes you get to another level. So I hope that you learned something. I hope that you actually enjoyed yourself as we made this. And yeah, so let me know what you guys learned in the comments down below, or let me know what you guys would like to see in my next video. So yeah, that's it, man. Enjoy this. Sorry, not enjoy. You already enjoyed. So may these skills and tips help you in your beat making process, in your beats or whatever. Yeah, as long as it helps you, man. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Goodbye. Stay safe. Namaste.